Good morning, everyone. Not getting started that early, but it is 9 o'clock in the morning. Gotta hop in my car and I gotta drive to the airport. Gotta pick up Bettas, tons of plants, and yeah, I gotta help get that put away at the store, and then bring all the Bettas back here. And if I'm good at my job, which I don't know that I am, I want to get all those Bettas videoed today and maybe even uploaded, which that means by the time you're watching this, if I've done my job, there's like 60 or more Bettas to choose from. Now, I'm not going to say I can get that done because I fully believe I could film them all, but editing each one and uploading and making the listing on the website and stuff, let's say averages about 20 minutes per. And you start doing that math, you're like, wait, that's going to take that's an entire day's of work. So we'll see what I can get done, but we'll see. Also, I want to show something off. Over here, if we go into the garage, my car's in the garage. So me and Bob and I, spent yesterday working in here before the live stream, and got most stuff moved and packed and stacked. So I've got tanks stacked to the ceiling and made a bunch of room. One, I can park my car in here, which that's just temporary. I'm just living luxury there. But it's so we can use this table saw and all my tools. And we want to build some racks for both my fish room and for Bob's fish room as well. So, projects to be done. Lots of stuff for me to do, and that's where I say I'm good at my job, because I could totally get distracted as well over here. We've got this rack. And I'm thinking that rack could live right in front of that window next to the studio, which means all that stuff has to move out, that type of thing. So that could happen today as well. I don't know exactly where I'm going yet with today. I do know I have to go to the airport. I do have to go to the store. So those I'm doing right now. So when this chimes in next, we'll see what I've chosen. Figured I'd sneak in a little unboxing here. It's not going to be huge. It's mostly plants, and we usually don't film the plants because it takes so long to put them away, and a plant is kind of a plant. But let's see, we should have silver tip tetras. I think that's what this is going to be. Oh. Mostly alive, looks like. That's good. Let's put them down. They're always heavy in this bag when I hold them up. Looks like they're doing okay. A couple casualties, but that's par for the course. 300 of them in there. It doesn't look like it, but when you get them in a tank, it does. So, let's see what else. I think the rest is just plants and Bettas. So, lots of Bettas here. Hopefully they're all doing okay. Uh-oh, that's a messy one. Oh, no, he's doing okay. So yeah, all the Dumbos. And then these are going to be all of the koi Bettas. Kaylee's coming over to grab plants. She's been waiting on some of these. She needs some of the Java ferns in here, which I think this is a batch from right here. Yeah, Java ferns ready to go. So, all right, I'm gonna help unpack. I'm gonna help her pack because a lot got sold, and yeah, chime in later. All right, I'm back in my fish room finally. It's like 5 o'clock. I got back at like 4:30 and hadn't eaten yet. So then I ate. And now I'm ready to start unloading Bettas and things like that when I'm back here. And yeah, I'm going to show some things and some options and some tokens and some all those things. But before I forget, I do want to say, I was thinking about today, go subscribe or go like the page, the Aquarium Co-op Facebook page. It's just, Facebook/Aquarium Co-op. And we've only got like 4,000 people on there, and most of them are my retail customers. And for having almost 30,000 people on YouTube, I feel like, man, you guys are missing a lot of stuff, because we post other stuff there too, like videos from the store and sales and deals and all those kinds of things. So, I was thinking about it today, going, if anything, I should have more Facebook people than I do YouTube people. So, do it right now. Go, hit pause on the video, go over to Facebook, like the page, boom, done. You'll get some stuff in the feed, booyah. Then come back here, watch the video, and watch all my brain thinkings on Betta. So I got to pull some things out of the car, and yeah, I think I'm I think I'm hitting that winter depression or something. It's hard to get motivated. I'm just getting started at 5 o'clock and it's already dark out. Look at that. Dark, dark, dark. But, you know, I brought some plants home too, and I gotta get those into a tank. So I've got stuff I gotta get done. So I'm getting started on it and filming along the way as always. Alright, so for the bettas, I think I'm gonna try a new method. And well, I'm gonna try a few new methods. And I know I'm always trying to evolve this betta thing because I just have not figured it out yet. And I haven't been able to bring myself to buy that $2,000 system like in that I saw in Chicago. It's expensive, and I'm just not sure it's going to work long term. And no, it's only been out for a few months, so I have no idea. So what I do have here is I think for selling the bettas, because they've been staying on the website for a short time. I think I'm going to use some of these racks that I had custom built, and you know, they're compartments. Each divider is in black, so they can't see each other, which is nice. You know, the problem I don't like is they're stupid expensive. I think for the pair of these things, I'm over 500 bucks in. But you know, I got to clean them up a little bit. And what I didn't like about them at the store is I had to light them up all the time, right? And so by putting a light, let me put this here. So if I have a light over this thing 100% of the time, it would, you know, it would basically cause a ton of algae to grow, and it was a real pain to get in here and clean them. And that's what I got to do right now is clean them really well. But if I have them in the retail or in the fish room here, I can put the light behind it, just light the main tank. And then they'll get passive lighting, they'll be fine, and then only light them when I shoot the video to sell them. So like that might actually work really well. I just need to test it. And yeah, they're kind of small cubicles per betta, but it's a temporary housing situation, and these fit in 40 breeders. So it shares 40 gallons of water with whatever's in it. And the way they're constructed, I've got it so the bottom can come out. There's some snails and stuff in here, snail shells. But the bottom can come out, that's nice. And so all the waste and stuff like that can drop through the bottom, and so it's sharing all that water. And yeah, so I'm gonna get these cleaned up. I'm gonna try some of this. They hold 9 bettas each. So I can hold 18 bettas, and maybe that's what I keep on the website, like 18 at a time. I'm not quite sure yet. You know, I gotta figure out what tanks they would even go in, that type of thing. But that's where I'm starting now. I wanna try, I've got a design where I would have 10-gallon tanks divided into thirds, and maybe I'll do 3 bettas per 10 gallons and set up a whole rack of that. That's another option. I bought some like Metalamat that I could maybe divide them with, and then I also bought some acrylic to just like either silicone in or whatever I'm going to do there. But that takes a lot longer to set up, and I've got bettas sitting there right now. So I want to get this, get 18 of them in, this right there, boom, done. And then I can move on from there, and I think I'm going to put some bettas in some of the tanks that don't have anything also, like let them have like this 100-gallon right behind the camera here. It looks horrible. It's 100 gallons of water. Could have a betta in paradise. So yeah, I'm going to start doing that, and I'll chime in once I'm putting bettas away. Alright, so I got a lot of the bettas put away. Got a condo right here. There's still some duckweed and stuff in the condo, so it's not my favorite, but you can kind of get a look at some of these koi bettas. And they're all a little sluggish because they just hit water, but yeah, they seem to be doing all right. You know, I've kept a lot of bettas in this before, and yeah, the system's going to work out pretty well, I think, for selling. Yeah, so you can kind of get a preview of some of these guys. I need to get them labeled and numbered, that type of thing. But that was the first set of 9. And then down here, got another set of 9. This guy's on the outside right here. He gets to roam free. He was just resting as they normally do. But he kind of swims back and forth and keeps everyone exercised. And yeah. So if we look at this guy might have scale. Oh no, his eyes are okay. I thought he had scales growing over his eyes, but these are all the Dumbos. And you know, they just got in here, but maybe if I tease them with a little bit of food, I need to feed them because they probably haven't eaten in a few days. But yeah, you know, they just hit
So yeah, still, still working on a system. I'm not sure what the best system is yet. I do think I want to get them in that. I think it'll look more natural, like on camera right now. These guys obviously like, oh my god, they look horrible, they look stressed. Like, well, yeah, they just spent 2 days in a bag, and they've been out of the bag for about 3 minutes. So if we give them some time, they perk up a lot, and be chasing down food, looking for it, that type of thing. But I can see them already perking up more. They don't have a camera right in their face. Anyway, join me on Facebook, Instagram if you haven't already. Taco on. I'm going to, shipping tomorrow. New video, new day. We'll see what trouble I get into. So thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you tomorrow.